Then they want the good man, in parentheses. Eventually, they desperately seek the guys they threw under the bus in their youth. No retirement plan. They become cat ladies and drink boxes of wine from Costco. And then he ended it with the letters MGTOW. I had to go look that up because I didn't even know what that was. And it turns out it's a movement. It's called Men Going Their Own Way. It's an anti feminist, misogynistic, mostly online community that espouses male separatism from what they see as a gynocentric society that has been corrupted by feminism. Okay, so yeah, the live was awesome. If you missed it, like I said, it's up now. You can rewatch it or whatever. And it's my longest video ever because we just kept talking and talking. And I could have talked some more, but I ended up cutting it short because I felt like nobody's ever going to watch it if it goes on for hours. But it was just fun. It was like having a party. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, and we talked about it a little bit, was, the different comments that YouTubers get, and how to handle it, because sometimes I think your tone doesn't come across when you're texting or typing out stuff, and so you don't always know. It may not necessarily be bad. It's just some people are really blunt, and I've had that happen where I don't think they meant for their comment to come across like it did, and I basically ask them, and then they reword it, and and then we'll get to talking, and it turns out they're really a really cool person. Oops, be careful. But for the most part, everybody's great. Most people are, but there's always a few clowns, and the ones that are really, really upset, you can tell the difference. And I try to be careful with those because I think they might not be stable, judging by the things that they're saying. So you got to be careful. But then there's some that are just so bad, they're comedy, and I have one that I just got today, and I left it up. It's on my Why Aren't You Retired Yet video. And I don't know if he meant to leave it on that video because it didn't go with that video. So I'm not sure, but I thought it was gold. So I left it up, and if you want to go check it out, you can. It's from a guy named, I'm going to say his name. I mean, he made a public comment, right? So it's Robert Chavez 5647, and it goes, "You old gals have higher body counts than the predator himself. Instead of getting your career or marrying in young 20s to a hard-working, nice guy, but instead slept around with every Chad, Pookie, Ray, and Tyrone, who smooth-talked, gamed, in parentheses, the pants and panties off of you. After age 30, women start to wrinkle, gray, sport a mustache, gain 20 to 30 pounds, and their breasts point south. Then they want the good man, in parentheses. Eventually, they desperately seek the guys they threw under the bus in their youth. No retirement plan. They become cat ladies and drink boxes of wine from Costco." And then he ended it with the letters MGTOW. I had to go look that up because I didn't even know what that was. And it turns out it's a movement. It's called Men Going Their Own Way. It's an anti feminist, misogynistic, mostly online community that espouses male separatism from what they see as a gynocentric society that has been corrupted by feminism. MGTOW specifically advocate for men to avoid marriage and committed romantic relationships with women. The community is part of the manosphere. Wow, I didn't even know something like that existed. I guess it would be like, the women that are anti-men, so of course they would have, men that are anti-women, but you know, I get it. I get it. Just like I get women that don't ever want to be in a committed relationship. I get that. There's men that don't want to be in a committed relationship with women. I mean, everybody's entitled to live their life their own way. But like I said, I just didn't understand the comment on that video, why he chose that video to say that. It just didn't go with it. Because I actually made a video about what's going on with men and women, not too long ago. It would have been perfect on that one. And I responded to him. I just said, "What on earth are you babbling about? I've been happily married for 43 years. You've probably been with more men than me. Put the crack pipe down, Bob." And he actually, commented back with, laughing faces. So I don't know if he was just a jokester, because, that would be funny if that's, if he was just being funny. But if he's really that way, I was like, dang, that's one of those things. I don't know. Is he really that angry and upset and he's just looking for somebody to take it out on? Or was he being funny? What do you guys think? I don't know, because like I said, I learned something new, at least, about this anti-women movement, and I get it. I can understand why some guys feel that way, especially if they've been burned, and there's some, women out there that aren't very great, and I get it. The same with women that feel that way about men. Teach their own. I get it. I'm not one to judge people on, what they choose to do with their life, but, it's kind of a bummer if they made that choice because they've been hurt or burned or whatever, and so now they just don't want to deal with it. I mean, well, why else would they do it, right? So I don't know, but that was just one of the odder comments I think I've received, and I've received some crazy ones. I think I told you about the one last week where the woman was angry at me because she thinks we're going into World War III and that we need to get prepared. That I guess they've been dropping off pamphlets in other countries telling, their citizens to get prepared for some sort of catastrophe. And then I actually saw that on the survival, I think it's Survivalist Lily, something like that. I'll have to look it up. She was talking about how they've been doing that in her country, telling people to be prepared. So that kind of tripped me out. I was like, wow, are they expecting, to go to war? But anyway, she was mad at me because she thinks that's what's going to happen, and that my videos are kind of flippant. I always say that wrong. Flippant. And because I talk about that, but, kind of casually. I'm not like, oh, you guys get prepared, But I do say that something could be happening. We all agree something's happening. But she's like super prepared, and she wants everybody else to, basically build a bunker to take this seriously, and, to have plenty of food and all this stuff. And my thoughts on that are, okay, if that really is going to happen, we're going to go to World War III and they're going to be bombing everything. And, it's just going to be an absolute catastrophe. I don't want to survive that. I don't want to be around. I'd rather go in the bombing or whatever happens. You know what I mean? So why would I want to prepare to survive that, especially at this age? What good is going to come out of it if I survive it? It sounds awful. But anyway, so she was super angry at me, and you can tell because she was capitalizing everything and putting, exclamation points. And when I responded, why are you so angry? She's like, I'm not angry, in capital letters. And she's like, she was just disappointed or something. And people like me who just use this time to capitalize on their YouTube channels. And I thought, I'm talking about things that are important to me. I don't know. I didn't know what to say, but I had to let her go. And like I said, I hate to let people go. Even when they make comments like that, I'm open for discussion. You just gotta be respectful, and But like I said, I had to let her go, and I I usually will take a screenshot so I can remember who it was and stuff, because you'll see them around on other YouTube videos. And as a matter of fact, I had one guy that was commenting on my videos and saying really crude stuff, and I actually seen him on other people's videos. He just was a YouTube stalker. He just goes around and talks smack on everybody's videos. So and I figure there's a lot of people out there like that. But anyway, I wanted to bring that up earlier, but we got to talk about a bunch of other things that were fun. We had a great time. Like I said, I hope you guys check it out. I'm babysitting my fur babies. There's 6 of them. That noise you hear in the background is the dog. That's Jerry Garcia. And yeah, I'm tired. It's what, almost 11 o'clock. I was gonna post this earlier, but I got to playing with the kitties because there's 6 of them. They wanted attention. So I think they can smell my cat on me. And they've just been super affectionate. I'm sure that's what it is. But anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to finish watching my Outdoor Boys videos until I fall asleep and just dream about going camping in the snow. Anyway, you guys take care. Let me know what you think. Read his comment. I just don't know. Like I said, is he just being funny? Because it could be. He was just, because I thought it was funny. But if he's really angry, I don't know. Should I delete it and block him? I just never know how to take these things. So anyway, your input is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.